Hi, everyone. My name is Alex. Today we're going to be reviewing the book called Kids Wait Until You Hear This by Liza Minnelli. And this is a very interesting memoir. She was very hesitant of writing a memoir. Um, and there had just have been instances where she needed to tell her side of the story. She just turned 80. Honestly, it's a miracle that she's still alive at 80. This woman has gone through a lot. She has been in and out of rehab for the last 40 years. Actually, she's been sober for 11 years. And that's amazing. But she was in and out of rehab for about 30 years or so. In and out. She finally got sober and is no longer taking drugs. Um, and she really is the embodiment of starting over again and then not doing so well, then picking herself back up and trying again until she gets back on her feet. Um, she's the queen of reinventing herself. Um, And of course, you hear stories of her growing up with her mother, Judy Garland, and her father, Vincent Minnelli, um, who was a very famous director, and her mother, who, of course, was a famous singer and actress. She was Dorothy in Wizard of Oz. She did a lot of other things as well, but she was immortal, and she had a terrible addiction problem and it killed her at age 47, 46. And that was the time before people could get help for addiction. And, it really weighed on her. Um, Liza Minnelli has been married a bunch of times, about four times. Um, and she really did think, I think, that they were going to be the lasting one, the one that she would spend the rest of her life with, and unfortunately, that didn't happen. She's single now. She talked about cabaret. She talked about her involvement with um, AIDS research, and her love and for the gay community, and how wonderful the gay community has been for her. We hear about her movie career, her music career, her Broadway career. Um, we hear a lot about just her career and why she wrote this book and why it was important for her. And honestly, I have to admit to you guys, I was not a Liza Minnelli super fan. Like, I knew who Liza Minnelli was, of course, right? Duh. But I wasn't like, oh, like she's amazing. Like she's been a lot of like jokes. She's you always the punchline of a joke. And so I went on YouTube actually and I watched some of her performances and they are incredible. I don't care if that's not your genre of music, but just listening to her sing is pretty incredible. I mean, she got her voice from her mom. I mean, that her voice is beautiful. And just really, really, she was a very talented woman. And she's really no longer performing anymore, really, but she was a talented woman. She was the youngest woman to win the Tony for Best Actress in a musical at the age of 19. She won the Oscar for Cabaret. She is the youngest EGOT winner ever. I think she became an EGOT winner by the time she was 23, which is incredible. She's lived so many lives and it's amazing to me that she's still alive. And she told me, and well, she didn't tell me, but she told the readers that if if she didn't have her resources that Liza Minnelli has, she would not be alive. And she prefaces the book and ends the book with how to get help if you are an addict. And also on our website, she has a thing where you can be contacted to find the right location for you to get help. And it's like free, if a free call, and they would help you find a really good rehab center and stuff. Um, yeah, I was really impressed with this book. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. I really learned a lot about her, and I learned that she's just a kind, fun, eccentric human being who has a big heart and has some flaws, but don't we all? So if you love Liza Minnelli, or even if you don't really know who Liza Minnelli is, I would pick this book up because I think this is a really good memoir. It's a very honest memoir, and it's from the heart. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep reading, and have a good day or night whenever you watch this video. Take care.